Okay, so go ahead and get comfortable now because we're going to go on a little journey in our mind's eye. We're first going to connect to our ego, and I know some of you have done this before, and some of you this will be brand new to. And we're also going to connect to our higher self. So go ahead, whether you're sitting or if you've chosen to lay down, you can absolutely do that too. I want you to envision the breath coming in through the soles of our feet, all the way up through our body and out through the top of our head, our crown. So breathing that breath in now. This breath helps us connect to the ancient wisdom that is all around us. It helps us hear our intuition, whether it's gentle or yelling at us, right? Intuition is always communicating with us, and how often are you going to it? Just like a child. If you give a child attention right when they say, hey, mom, right? They're going to be kind of calm. If you give a child like, oh, I just need a moment, right? They're probably going to get a little louder, mom, 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 right? And that's okay. Intuition is always communicating with us, just like our family is, just like our higher self is, because that is our channel to our higher self. So, right now, I want to take a moment to really realize how human we are. And to be human is to have an ego. So, it serves us a purpose, right? It keeps us safe, helps us learn, oh, that didn't work last time, so let's not do it again. Or, this feels familiar. Am I safe? Am I comfortable? All of those messages. So, right now, I want you to bring that breath one more time so we get the magic of 3. And this time, you're going to exhale through your mouth with your tongue on the roof of your mouth, really just hum into who you are. So, breathing up, and you're going to make a sound, an audible sound with me. Breathing into this moment right now. I want to take you to this beautiful field with tall grasses. Maybe there's a lake in the distance. Maybe there's trees around you. But be here in this field with me right now. Maybe take note. Are you in the tall grasses? Are you to the side looking at them and there's actually a beautiful path cleared for you? Maybe you're someone that rather be near the water and you want to walk that way, walk down to the beaches, or maybe you prefer those pine trees to the side of you. You choose where you want to walk right now, and I'll hold you in space as you get to where you feel most comfortable. As we're going on this walk, notice a mirror that you have in your hand. Take note, what hand is it in? What does this mirror look like? The image I'm getting is this beautiful silver mirror with all these delicate details around the edges. So I'm going to run with that. I'm going to hold on to that, and I invite you to hold on to the mirror you're seeing. Maybe this is a giant mirror, as in full body, off to the side, and you're like, oh, I want to walk to that now. When you get comfortable, either by the water or in the trees or feeling the grasses sway, I want you to just take note right now. Invoking our clear senses. Can you feel a breeze? And is it warm or cool? Can you hear anything in the distance? Maybe it's the sound of the waves. Maybe there's birds flying above. Maybe it's so quiet that you can actually hear those tall grasses sway. Look up towards the sky. Take note, is it daytime, night? Maybe the sun is setting. Maybe it's just starting to rise. We're remembering in this moment that there is no wrong or right. Simply is. You simply be. There is no wrong or right. And breathe into this moment, remembering that we can always come back to that breath, the breath that makes us whole. Can you smell anything? Does it smell fresh like nature? Or maybe there's a sign coming in from a loved one. It's okay to accept all those messages right now. I invite you to look into that mirror. For to be human is to be with your ego. So that ego is a reflection of you, the experiences you've had, the stories you tell yourself. The reminder that sometimes you just simply got to get up and move. You just simply have to go for a walk or reconnect to who you are. And yes, sometimes our ego can have us get into the mind map where we don't know where we're going and we can't see clearly anymore. But that's okay. Just like a best friend, we can love all of her. So really look into that mirror now. See all your beautiful features. Ask the ego if she has anything she wants to say, anything she wants to pick out, anything what we might call as nag about, right? Oh, pointing this out, and how does it feel? And just let her speak. And see if we can remind her to be gentle and to be so in love with ourselves in a healthy, loving way. Now that you've let ego speak, because ego often likes to speak first, I want you to ask her, ego, what is your name? What do you want me to call you? And while we're having this experience with ego, I want you to feel yourself being more grounded into the earth that you are on right now, right? So it's like having this connection with ego is kind of building our roots out into the earth. It's grounding us into this experience we are physically having. And I want you to take any heavy, dark, what some might call as negative thoughts ego is sharing with you about yourself. And I want you to send those into those roots, into the earth, deep, deep, deep down. Breathe into it so those thoughts can go all the way to the crystal core. So we can become a little lighter, a little more spacious, surrounded in light and love. Have those thoughts served us in the past? Maybe. But maybe we can just have them come up, notice them, and let them go, unless they are keeping us safe in some way. And we decide what keeps us safe. Breathing into that moment now. I want to hear one more time, ego, what is your name? And accept that maybe it's a name we've heard before. Maybe it's something like a Karen or a Louise, or a Kathy. Maybe it's something we've never heard before, this beautiful sound. You get to play here. You get to hear. Maybe it's a color. Any way you can connect directly to this ego is perfect. Because you are perfect. You were born perfect and you absolutely still are perfect. Remembering that perfect is very different than perfection. Now, in this moment, if you haven't heard anything yet, that is okay. Maybe this is the very first time you're having this experience, and maybe you're not seeing anything at all during this whole time, and that's okay. But we invite ego to confirm our name within the next week or so. And we understand that this name is for right now, and it can change and it can evolve and it become like a nickname or a kinship that we become more familiar with. And right now, I just want you to thank ego so much. Just like that best friend. Maybe has some traits we'd like to work on, we'd like to hold space for. And I want you to place that mirror down now. And I invite you to sit, if you haven't already, in this beautiful environment that was created just for you. Feel connected to the earth as we look up and see this gold, beautiful channel straight up out of this world into the higher heavens, the connection to your higher self, that beautiful you that you authentically are. And breathe here. Now we want to say, higher self, what is your name? May I hear from you clearly. And maybe you see this beautiful representation of you and your higher self because you are this soul connected to this spirit having this human experience. Maybe they join you right in front of you. Maybe they call down to you from above. Whatever feels comfortable. They might come up behind you and place their hand on your shoulder and say, I am here. I am guiding you. Trust. Trust that the universe always has your best intentions for you. That everything is dancing for you. So join in the dance. And I want you to say one more time, higher self, what is your name? How may I connect directly to you? For the higher self is not just a mirror of us, not just a reflection of who this human is, but it is our authentic self. It is made up of everything, all the soul contracts we made, all the lessons we came to learn. It is everything. And if it is everything, then it is also nothing. But you get to decide how it shows up in your life. And I want you to place your hands out. And I want you to ask for a symbol that you may hold dearly in your heart as a way to know there's so much more than just this physical experience, as a way to know that everything is working out for you to learn and grow in ease. Ask for this symbol now. Maybe it's simply a heart placed in your hands to remember that you are unconditional love. and you give unconditional love to the world and beyond. Maybe it's a note, a melody, a message to come back to sing and play. Maybe it's an arrow pointing you in the right direction, or a feather to remind you you're right on your path. Whatever it is for right now, and understanding that this can change just as you change, just as you expand. We hold on to this symbol now. And I want you to bring it to your heart. Bring those hands to your heart, realizing that all of this is happening for you. I want you to thank your higher self now using their name, or know if something hasn't come in, we ask for a gentle insight to what their name is within the next week, so that we may be able to call upon them in such ease, like a good friend that we're calling in for advice, guidance, love. Breathing into this moment now, feeling that symbol be a part of you and your journey. And I want you to thank your higher self. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you. And if the higher self had come down to be amongst you, I want them to go back up now, seeing the golden tunnel or light beam, however you want to picture it, because we remember there is no wrong or right. There is just simply us experiencing what we're experiencing. But I want you to see that going straight up. Maybe it's gold, silver, a white light that you can't even describe, just so beautiful with every color in one. Just up, 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 up to the high heavens. Realizing that that connection is always there. I want you to stand now. Feel the love and gratitude for showing up for yourself today, so that you may just be present and playful in who you are. Standing, I want you to walk back to where you once came. So if you've been by the water this whole time, thank the water for being here. Thank the sand that you've been sitting on, the path leading you back to where we first started. We remember that the ego comes with us, that mirror is a part of us, and we get to choose how often we look in it to hear what ego has to say. And we also get to choose to just go straight to higher self. So maybe this is a mirror you can put in your back pocket, knowing it's there, keeping you safe, watching your back, but also not something we have to play in, not something we have to get wrapped up in. Step by step, back to where we came, back to those beautiful trees and the tall grasses. I want you to go right back. It's as if your footsteps that took you here are lighting up, taking each step back to where we first started. Coming home to those footsteps, those imprints we first made when we landed here in this beautiful space of healing. Look up at the sky once more. What does the sky look like? Is it daytime and yet there's stars out twinkling for you? Is the sky a color you've never seen, maybe in real this life we're experiencing? Guess what? You choose to have this experience, so you can make it anything you want. Standing in those footprints now, I want you to come back to this beautiful body. One body, one soul, one spirit lives here. infinite possibilities. Breathing now, I want you to feel in to your toes. Press them into the floor, coming back to this physical body in such ease and grace. Breathing the breath as we did once we first started, up through the feet, through the whole body, feeling that channel while feeling so grounded and so centered. If you feel called to do so, place your hand on your lower abdomen and a hand on your heart. Just feel here. Feel the breath come into your whole chest. Maybe start to wiggle now. Really feel into your body. You can start from the toes and work all the way up, or you can just follow your own intuition, your guidance of what feels right to you. And I want you to, when you feel called to do so, rub your hands together. Bring them out in front of you and rub your hands together so that you may see the physical change you create. The hands are the extension of our heart center. They guide us on our path. Our heart leads us forward. Our intuition leads us forward. So I want you to feel the change you create, the friction that is made through those palms of your hands and those fingertips, and that love just simply surrounding you. And I want you to put those hands over your eyes. Breathe into this moment. Maybe take note. Do you see a color while you're here? Do you maybe see that symbol you were given while you're here? Breathe into this. When you feel called to do so, I want you to gently start letting the light back in. Open those eyes, spread those fingertips, and let the light back in, bringing you home and grounded in this moment right now.